Main practice area is workers' compensation. I'm licensed only in Florida. I've done a bit of domestic stuff. I specialize mainly in work comp, so work injuries, people that are injured on the job. I decided to become an attorney because I wanted to advocate for my clients. A lot of them are going through a lot. They get injured, they lose their job, so it's a very hard time in their life. So I want to advocate for them, make sure they're getting all their rights, and make sure I can help them through the most vulnerable time in their life. My favorite thing about working at Baron Farah is we're a big firm, but we're also a small firm because our office in Orlando is small, so we have like that family dynamic. Everyone gets along, everyone kind of looks out for each other, everyone helps out. So I would say probably the family component is probably my favorite thing. I think what makes me a good lawyer is I'm relatable. I'm down to earth. I'm straightforward with my clients. They can relate to me on a lot of different levels. So I think it makes it easy for them to open up to me and be able to trust me and let me help them. One of the first things I try to tell new clients is the system isn't going to be easy. The process isn't going to be easy. They have to be patient. Let me help them in any way that I can, and then I'm going to do the best that I can to make sure that I get the best results for them. So my specific process for workers' comp, it's one of the worst systems in Florida that we have. So a lot of them are, really injured, so they deal with delayed medical care, being in pain for months at a time because things are not being authorized, loss of income because they lose their job, and a lot of them lose their quality of life and their livelihood, their families. So, that's the hardest thing with dealing with them throughout the course of their cases. What I try to tell my clients is be patient. It's not an overnight process. When they call me and I get all the information, it's a process that starts from the beginning to end. It could take years, it could take months. We really don't know. But I really tell them to really focus on their medical care and let me worry about everything else. From a procedural standpoint, I'm like super organized. Everything has to be, organized in place. There has to be a process for everything. I like to be aggressive when it comes to, when clients come in, they need things. I like to get it done immediately. From my clients' kind of standpoint, going back to my other answer, I just like to be relatable to them. I like to talk to them on a personal level. I don't like it to be so stuffy and so formal. I like to, get to know them because I think that helps make things like smoother. I don't have a bunch of free time because I work and I have two small kids. I have a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old, so spending time with them and just, building memories with them outside of work, outside of my career is, what I like to do. I haven't, I've done some things in the past, helping, do wills for heroes and things like that. And I do like to I want to get out there and do more. Another thing I like about Ferran Peres is that we do a lot of things in the community. We do volunteer a lot and like to give back. It's not a quote that's really related to law. It's more related to me personally. I think maybe my favorite quote is the deeper the roots, the stronger the branches, because I feel like the reason why I am so versatile and I am such a good lawyer and I can relate to my clients and be able to build those connections with them is because of my upbringing and everything that I went through as a child and as a young adult and now in my professional career. So I think that's probably my favorite quote. I think Ferran Farah is a good blend for clients because we're a big firm, so we have a lot of resources, but we're also, at the same time, we have smaller offices depending on where you are in Florida, so it gives you more of a close connection with your attorney because it's not such a huge firm. And I think, we do everything that we can. We bend over backwards for our clients to show them that we care. There's organization, there's a process for everything. So I think we're a good mix between the, big firms and the smaller firms.